Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm bringing you my detailed review of the TruckSmart Quattro tonneau cover fitting all 09 to 14 F-150s with a 6.5 foot bed. So this tonneau cover is going to be for all 09 to 14 F-150 owners with a 6.5 foot bed who want to protect the cargo in the bed of their truck while at the same time getting a little extra accessibility. Now if this sounds like you, I'll be running through all the details and the install on this TruckSmart Quattro tonneau cover. So for those of you who don't know, a tonneau cover is basically a big sturdy cover that goes over your truck's bed. In this case, it's a soft cover going over a 6.5 foot bed. Now with that said, a tonneau cover's sole purpose is really to keep your cargo clean and secured from the outside elements like rain, snow, sleet, and hail, while giving the user some kind of accessibility, whether it's in one way or multiple ways, to get to the things in your truck's bed. So this particular tonneau cover is a Quattro fold cover. That basically means there are 4 points at which this cover would fold in to allow access to the items in the bed. This is especially useful for the guys covering a lot of stuff in their truck's bed and want to gain access very quickly. To initially fold over the tonneau cover, all you would have to do is unlatch each corner of the tailgate and pull up the first fold. From that point on, there will be a cable just like this one that will latch with a single pull. You can fold it all the way back to the windshield, and there's a strut to prop it up for maximum accessibility. So the Quattro cover is a 24-ounce UV protected vinyl tarp that is double coated for extra durability. Comes with all the hardware in the kit, which includes an aircraft grade frame that is pretty much pre-assembled and good to go right out of the box. So I do want to point out, if you're not really interested or needing the Quattro fold, there's other options out there from TruckSmart. Now if you don't need this, there's a tri-fold option, a smart fold option, and a smart roll option, both of which eliminate the latching system and replace it with a single cable release for the first fold like this one. Now with that said, you want to keep that in mind when you're shopping around because there are other options out there for you. Now speaking of other options, the market can range anywhere from the low 200s to the high 500s and sometimes even more depending on the type of cover. Now this cover in particular comes in just short of $370, making it a bit pricier than some of the other options, but not the most expensive overall. Now if you're not looking for the Quattro, you can save some money if you go with the tri-fold and even if you go with the smart fold, so it's another thing to keep in mind when you're shopping around as well. So the installation for this is extremely straightforward and includes everything that you'll need. You'll see seals, side rails, clamps, brackets, and all of the bolts and hardware needed for the installation, including everything that's pre-assembled here. Now with that said, there is also an added bonus in the box as well. You'll find a bed light that you can mount inside the truck's bed for added visibility, or really anywhere else that you'd like to mount it. So the first thing you want to do is clean up the area you're applying the seals to. Now once you get that in place, you'll be cutting it to length and placing the tonneau cover on top of that closest to the windshield and sliding the brackets into each corner. So the next step in the process is to install the side bed rails for each side of the bed, which will be easier to do using the supplied clamps to keep it in place. Now when you install the brackets, you'll use one on each end and one directly in the middle and repeat the same process for the other side. Now once everything's in place, you can completely unfold the cover all the way back to the tailgate and latch the systems into the side bed rails. Now once everything's closed, if you want to open it, you can unlatch them and fold it over, and from there on it's as simple as pulling the cable as I mentioned before. Once you get all the way back to the windshield, you do have that strut to prop it up as I mentioned also. So as you can see by the video, this is not a difficult install at all. It should probably take you about 30 minutes to an hour to complete, which is why I'd give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Just to quickly wrap things up guys, if you're the owner of an 09 to 14 F-150 with a 6.5 foot bed and you're looking for a convenient way to protect all the cargo in the bed while getting the most accessibility out of the cover, then you might want to check out the TruckSmart Quattro tonneau cover available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.